If we as practicing Muslims or self-proclaimed practicing Muslims, may Allah accept from our efforts, continue to hurt people, it can cause them to either barely be Muslim or to leave Islam altogether. And then we are accountable potentially not just for the bad deeds we did towards them, but possibly they're leaving Islam as well. I'm Chaplain Adeel Zeb. Welcome to our series, WoRx. Today's session will be about abuse in the Muslim community. The Prophet ﷺ asked his companions, who is the bankrupt? Who's a bankrupt person? The companion said, dude doesn't have any cash or property. The Prophet ﷺ said, the bankrupt person is the one who comes and faces the day of judgment. And they've been praying, and they've been fasting, and they've been giving their zakah. All very important. 3 of the 5 main pillars of Islam. Super important. So the person does all of these great deeds, but they slandered someone, they devoured substance from someone, they abused someone, they beat someone else, and they killed someone else. And the Prophet ﷺ said that the good deeds that this person was doing, the bankrupt person, will now could be transferred to all those victims. And the victims' bad deeds would be transferred onto the bankrupt person. And if the accounts don't meet, there's a deficit, then he could be thrown into the hellfire. If we as practicing Muslims or self-proclaimed practicing Muslims, may Allah accept from our efforts, continue to hurt people in these various ways or other ways, it can cause them to either barely be Muslim or to leave Islam altogether. And then we are accountable potentially not just for the bad deeds we did towards them, but possibly they're leaving Islam as well. And Allah knows best. And we ask for His rahmah. I have encountered stories of ex-Muslims from all over the world, from various genders and various backgrounds and countries. And one of the main reasons that they left Islam is because of how they were treated and their experiences of abuse by Muslims. Now, I am not saying this had something to do with Islam, but when you go through painful experiences by Muslims, it is very difficult to separate cognitively the emotional traumatic experiences that happen by Muslims, especially ones that are practicing, and especially ones that have some kind of religious justification, at least they think they do, for their actions. If you yourself have been abused or manipulated or hurt by those in your inner circles or mentors, whatever else it may be, even your close members of your family or friends, by self-proclaimed practicing Muslims, I want you to know sincerely this is not Islam, and there are people there that can help you reconcile and heal from what you've been through, such as Muslim chaplains and Muslim counselors and mental health professionals, and sometimes perhaps Islamic leaders, spiritual leaders as well in terms of Islamic scholars. And if you are the one who has done the abuse, please remove that ego. Follow what our scholars from the Ottoman Empire, or the artists formerly known as the Ottoman Empire, say. Treat your ego like ice. Throw it into the ocean or to the sea and let it dissolve. And apologize and try to make amends for those that you have abused. If you found value in this video, hit that like button. And if you want more, check out our WoRx playlist, 40 ways to reconnect with your own heart and with the hearts of others. Thank you, take care, Assalamu alaikum.